So luckily I did write down what I wanted to say. Thank you, first of all, for representing me up here and also for lighting a fire under my butt. So I wrote a poem because I'm a very creative person, and it's called Full Circle's Embrace. She entered a season of gray and of ache, a life that the current refused to forsake. The pain was the compass, the shame was the map, trapped in the cycle, caught in the deep trap. But then at the edge, a new path was unfurled, a haven of hope in a chaotic world. She came to the shelter they called Full Circle, where broken beginnings began to twirl. They handed her tools not for fixing a flaw, but for building the self with courage and awe. The darkness dissolved into sunrise and air as she learned that her story was worth the repair. Today she steps out with her victory known. The seed that was planted has finally grown. She closes the door, but the lessons remain. For leaving Full Circle means starting again. The circle is closed on the life left behind. And the woman who graduates strong and aligned turns to the future, her journey complete. Full Circle has brought her to new steady feet. And like you said, anybody that goes to college for addiction recovery services, you guys have to have the first interview. So after I get my bachelor's degree, I'll be seeing you.
When I first walked through the doors of Full Circle, I didn't come in gracefully. I came in stubborn, bullheaded, bossy, controlling, and convinced that I didn't need anyone's help, even though I was the one who put myself here. I was resistant to treatment, resistant to change, and honestly resistant to the idea that I deserved a better life. Looking back, I can see how hard I was to work with in those early days. And yet no one ever gave up on me. Instead, you all met me exactly where I was, even where I wasn't pretty. Today, as I prepare to graduate, I can say with complete honesty that this place saved me. Full Circle didn't just keep me sober, it helped me rebuild my entire life from the inside out. I've learned what accountability really feels like. I've learned how to sit with discomfort, take responsibility, and show up even when I don't feel like it. I've learned to be motivated, determined, resilient, strong, and to live with integrity instead of excuses. I've gained a new perspective on life. Because of this program, I have my family back. My 3 daughters have their mom back, the real me, not the drunk one that caused so much hurt and pain. And that part means the one that caused so much hurt. And the part that means the most to me is knowing my granddaughter or my grandbaby on the way will never grow up having to meet that version of me. They'll only know the woman I'm becoming, and that is one of the greatest gifts recovery has ever given me. There are people here who shaped my journey in ways they probably don't even realize. A short time after coming to Full Circle, Miss Sabrina said something that stuck with me every single day. She said it took a strong woman to save me, and at the time I didn't fully understand it. Now I do. Miss Sabrina was that strong woman for me. She saw something in me long before I could see it in myself. She believed I could change, and because she believed it, she taught me how to believe it too. She listened to me, she let me feel my feelings, and she didn't rush my healing. And she showed me it's okay to be vulnerable. She inspired me to be the best woman I can be. Thank you for offering guidance, being consistent, and always showing up. I'll forever be grateful I met you. I also want to thank you guys for partnering with Rise and Recover, especially Scott and Allie Coder. They gave me a safe place to lay my head when I didn't even know what safety felt like anymore. I could walk through the door and know I wasn't alone, and that I didn't have to be scared or worry, and it was going to be okay. That kind of stability changed my life. Scott and Allie show what compassion looks like every day, and through their kindness, generosity, and genuine care, makes this house feel like a home, where healing can actually happen. They remind me that there are still good people in the world, and because of them, they make my journey feel possible. Thank you guys for everything. I'll never take for granted the nights I slept peacefully because of you. To Liz and Caleb, you both helped me in more ways than I can count. You listened when I needed to talk, you pushed me when I needed to be challenged, and you taught me how to think differently, take suggestions, give grace, and how to manage my emotions and stop running from myself. You celebrated my progress even when I couldn't see it, and you held me accountable when I needed it. You helped me become a version of myself I never thought I would. I also want to thank Mr. John, the owner of Full Circle, for choosing a staff who genuinely believe in their clients. They show real compassion and empathy every day. It takes a special kind of leadership to build a place where people like me can come in broken and still be treated with dignity and respect. A place that gives us hope and healing, a chance at a brighter future, a fresh start, and a life we can be proud of. I'm grateful he created a program like Full Circle, one that truly saves the lives of addicts who are fighting for a second chance. I'm also grateful for Mr. John, the New Direction driver, who showed up on time every day with a smile on his face, for always being understanding and never judgmental. Taking me to Full Circle every day made all the difference, because without those rides, I wouldn't have made it to the place that ended up saving my entire life. Because of everything I learned here, I am about to take my second semester at Clark State to earn my CDCA, which I'll have in late spring, and I plan to go on to pursue my future and end up with my LCDC3. I want to be able to help others the way all of you helped me. I want to be a strong woman, like Miss Sabrina, who reaches back and pulls someone out of darkness. If I can give even one person the kind of hope all of you have given me, then every struggle I went through will have been worth it. Full Circle has given me more than sobriety. It's given me peace, direction, confidence, and a sense of who I truly am. I came here broken and angry, and I'm leaving with a purpose, with gratitude, and most of all, I'm leaving with a life I'm proud to live. Once again, thank you for showing up for me when I didn't even know how to show up for myself, for pushing through my attitude, my resistance, and my worst days. Thank you most of all for becoming the woman I was always meant to be. With love and gratitude, and Bay.
Thank you, Full Circle.
I'm not much for words. I got a lot of gratitude for Full Circle, because a lot of people from Dayton to Springfield has helped me on my journey, because I didn't know what I wanted. And when I fell the first time, I got back up, I said, forget the streets. I don't need the streets. I need to get my life together. And you got to really want it. But these people are going to help you, but you got to help yourself. And that's what I did. I came to help myself, because I can't do it by myself, but with the help with Full Circle, you can. Thanks.
Hello, everybody. I just want to say thank you to Full Circle from the bottom of my heart. When I came here, I was broken, and I didn't know who I was, and I didn't know who I was anymore. And I didn't think I could ever pull myself out of the mess I was in. But this place, you all showed me something different. You gave me a space where I felt seen and understood. You taught me how to be honest with myself, how to sit with my feelings instead of running from them, and how to believe that I was worth saving. There were days I wanted to give up, but you didn't let me. You pushed me, supported me, and reminded me that I had more in me than I thought. To everyone here, thank you for listening to me, for guiding me, for calling me out when I needed it, and for showing me real love and support. You helped me grow into a person who really feels hope again. I'm proud of how far I've come, and I know I wouldn't be here without Full Circle. Thank you for helping me get my life back and for being part of my recovery in such a powerful way. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been a part of my journey, and I'm grateful for all of you.
You, Full Circle. Thank you.
Well, you know, I really don't got a lot to say other than the fact that when I walked in the doors and I met Teresa over here, she's not there now, Pierceport. She was one of the first people that I encountered, and then they started having me fill out paperwork for housing and whatnot ever, and you know, I'd never done a treatment program before. I've been through a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. I've done way too many drugs, and I learned a lot through this program, how to get my life restructured, and I can rebuild my life now, and I've done so through my program. I didn't know what it was going to be like, but it came out to turn out to be the best thing that's happened to me in a long, long time. Full Circle is a great place. Excuse me, I'm a little nervous because there's about 100,000 of you that sitting in the audience. But the staff is awesome. I had one incident with one staff member one time, and you know, it was kind of ironic. but I was talking to her about a situation that was going on in my life with a protection order, and she was kind of questioning me, asking me questions like I wasn't talking about it and being honest, I guess is what I was saying. Well, then the next week, it turned around, the same thing happened to her with her daughter. So she said, immediately I thought of you. She said, I do understand you now. I understand where you're coming from. Yes, I'm not here to look for a pity party. I'm here to get my mind back together, my life back together, back on my feet, and living a good life. And I just got to get my lungs to improve now, because today I was on the way to the luncheon. I got a phone call from the local union hall asking me to come back to work. That was it's one of the most awesome feelings I had. I tried to go back last year this time, but I failed my drug test for illegal marijuana, but I failed my drug test. And then my health went down. So many things was going on at the time in my life. I was living at the homeless shelter, trying to find my way, and then I moved in with a fellow, and then that didn't work out. So I go back to the shelter, and they're like, "You need to go for treatment." My treatment didn't just involve about drugs. Mine had involved a lot about mental health, and I've had terrific support through the staff that's been here that's helped me with my mental health. But I say thank you, Full Circle. Thank you very much.
I just want to. I had totally brain fart when I got up here. I had something I was going to say. Don't remember what it was now. But I just want to thank the Full Circle crew and everybody in Bluffton that was there. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. If it wouldn't have been for you guys, I don't know where I'd be at. It's been a long 4 or 5 months for me. First off, I want to say shout out to my boss out there. Thank you, Tracy, Shelby. I love working with you guys. We work at the car wash. We're a great team. I'm just blessed. I'm blessed to be here. I'm blessed to have them as my family. And last but not least, I want to thank my buddy Bill. He's been a lifesaver for me. He's helped me out tremendously. He's been there with me from day one since I've met him. And I just want to thank you very much, Bill, for everything. And thanks Full Circle for everything you guys done. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Well, I wasn't expecting to cry, but I too wrote something down so I wouldn't forget. I want to thank Full Circle and all the staff, the amazing staff, Bluffton. There's Bethany, Kinsey, everybody, the whole, from Fairborn and Bluffton, for giving me the tools to maintain a drug-free life so I can be a healthy mother for my daughter. I want to thank my mom and Taylor, my caseworker, for CPS, for not ever giving up on me. Taylor, before I came into treatment, she came to my house and said, I'm done fighting for you. You got to fight for yourself. And that really, I can't tell you how much that meant to me, because now I'm here. And I want to thank my peers for being the glue to help keeping my little self together. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without any of you. So thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Full Circle. Coming here to Full Circle, though, man, it was rough on me. I never thought I'd do this. I had deaths in the family since I've been here. In Bluffton, my aunt passed away for the 4th. My best friend passed away. My dad had surgery last month. So, and E for being there, thick and thin. Carly, Natalie, Terrence, especially Rob, man, for bringing me here today, because I wasn't gonna make it. My brother down there, though, for holding me, though, for thick and thin, and I'm happy. My son proud of me, so on that, I'll pass. And the word of the day is, man, go home, love your kids, call them, kiss them, because if I for the program, I'll probably be dead, or I don't know where I'll be at. And like E said, I don't work for somebody. I don't work for something. So on that note, you say, E, nobody loves you. I love you, man. Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you, Bethany. That was
wasn't prepared for that. Okay. It's anxious up here. First, I want to thank Miss Bethany for coming down from Lima. This was my second time. I made it to PHP and had a little stumble and fall. I want to first thank my probation officer who's watching for believing in me. She believed in me and gave me another chance after putting me in Greene County Jail, rightly so. But she asked me if I learned anything at Full Circle or if I wanted to go back there. And luckily, because of the people that had impacted my life the first time, I knew that that's where I wanted to go. So I want to say thank you to her for letting me come back to there. I was nervous to come back again a second time. I remember being real weird and thinking Bethany was gonna be so mad at me. But everybody was so glad that I made it back. I want to thank my children, Layla and Lane, who are watching as well. If it wasn't for them pushing me to be the best and telling me that if I used again, they didn't want to be part of my life. That was a really hard lesson that I needed to hear at that point in time. So when I came back in the second time, I was really broken, but I was very determined to be somebody that my children could be proud of. I want to thank my sponsor, who's beautiful and amazing and is also watching. I got a lot of people watching. My parents, my beautiful mom who came here. She got one of my roses because through all the stuff that I've put her through, that woman has never turned her back on me. She's always supported me, and I just want to make her proud. My best buddy over there and our trio from Bluffton, we're all here together. I really want to thank the rest of Full Circle. Thank you, John, for this even being possible for us. I'm glad that this was at least your last one with us. The lunch today was beautiful. I've never had a place care so much about me and the people around me and didn't just push us through like we were just another number. Like, the staff here really care about us, and I will always recommend you guys. Yeah, that's all I got. Thanks.
Thank you, Tiffany. I wrote something, so I'm going to read it. Bear with me, I'm really nervous.
It's in the Bluffton Journal, too.
I came from being chill and ill from the dope I was using, homeless in the streets, and I was content on continuously losing. Addiction had a tight grip on me with no signs of letting go. My only chance of survival was to get in my recovery flow. Without my recovery, I would have stayed on dope with no kind of hope, continued falling down that downhill slope. Something had to give. I had to find my will of wanting to live. That started with myself I had to forgive. I went from the streets, debating, waiting with all kinds of hesitation, to standing here in front of y'all, future graduates, to graduation. Today I level up with humbleness and gratitude. I got pep in my step with much more positive attitude. Addiction offered me death as my host. It had me stuck in the streets doing the most. I was an addict stuck on a stick, rotating over the fire for my life to be roast. But I survived that fight and came to the light. I practice recovery every day just to be all right. But my fight ain't never going to come to an end. But I'd rather fight and struggle in recovery than giving in to heroin. Dark thoughts come and go, but I don't react on them first. When I did, I fall back into the addiction curse. Today I know my worth is much more than I ever knew. I got God to thank for that and all of you. Because recovering addicts help each other through. It's a must. If I help me, I help you. That's how we manage our success, not that That's how we manage our success out of that addiction mess. You know what they say, we are the most uplifted and gifted, and that's because we manage change in our lives, causing ourselves to be shifted. God bless each and every one of you. I have nothing but gratitude and love for the whole Full Circle crew.